Hello everybody, it's time to do the daily CSS battle. And this is kind of odd. Very odd to have something with such an asymmetry to it. That said, I think it's kind of an interesting one. I think, let's see, what is it? I want to say that this is a conic gradient that repeats, but it's a little too short, isn't it? I think if I do that, then we get this problem of it's going to be too tall. Okay, so let's get to it. It's enough thinking. Let's do something. I don't think we need any elements here, and I know that maybe is strange, but let's start with a background. Let's see if we can align a background that makes sense. Conic gradient, and I think it's at it's 50% of that, and it's blue 0, 75%, and then white again. And let's put pink in the background, and then let's put that at 0, 40 pixels, sorry, 0, 40 pixels, and then have it be 60 pixels by 80 pixels. And then that's our start. So let's put this, let's make this the correct way, 7, 8, and then the correct height. I lost my mouse. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 2, 0, 1, 8, and then that's going to need an at. At 50%, 40 pixels. What's that get us if we were to do a repeat? Let's get what we want. Hey, that's not bad at all. So let's can we do a repeat Y on that? No, we want both. No, we want all of it. So I'm a little at a loss. It is a kind of an unusual one, isn't it? All right. Next. Let's do another conic gradient. And now, what happens if we limit the width of our body? See, we can't do that, right? Like if we put it on the body, we can't do those kinds of things. So let's use a linear gradient, left to right, 90 degrees, transparent, blue to cover. Don't forget your commas. So that will be 60 pixels, 0. No, 120. And that's it. And then we're a conic gradient of 75% of the blue color. Actually, it's transparent. And then white. Okay. We need a comma. And then we do an at. 40 pixels. 60 pixels, 80 pixels. And commas, don't forget your commas. Okay, and then this is, I'm not crazy. That's roughly what we want. And then down 6, 7, 8, 9. 80, and then we go down 100, 10, 20. Okay, so that's 3 linear gradients. Kind of an odd set of gradients. And we can minify that. And unit replace, and that's probably a little better. And then that's not a bad score. But let's do something different. Let's do something a little bit different. We're doubling up this one. All right. For this, here's what I want to do. I'm going to do a margin of 0. Mark 0, 100, 0, 0. And we're going to set this. I've forgotten the width already. Okay, and then our height is 300. Okay, so let's see what that looks like if we can make that. So now we just need that conic gradient again. Conic gradient, and that is excuse me. Okay. So we got this sort of monster here. So that should be 40. And the height on that. So we do need to specify that it's all the way across. And okay. And we want it not to be so wide, do we? No, it's not. It's not, and it's actually 2/3 of that. So we need to do pixels there. 80 pixels. Okay. Okay. So now we need the at. And and we actually need, so it's 25%, and we need it from 180 degrees, and that's our pattern. And then we can set the repeat, and then it will work. So that's kind of fun. All right. So next, let's actually, if we do this, do we get it? That's kind of interesting. No, we don't get it. We don't get it for free. So that background needs to be over. Let's do ridiculous colors. And okay, so we want, instead of that, what we want is blue 75%. We don't want from, and we don't want 50%. We want 40 pixels, 20 pixels, and we want to move that over and then down. And then that red is white. And then these numbers need to be adjusted. And that is it, I believe. Is this better? I'm not sure it's really better. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not. So let's unit replace. So that's 45%. Nope, wrong. Blah, 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 blah. And then minify. And let's see if that's a better score. I don't think it will be. Maybe it will be. No, not as good a score. There are certainly optimizations we could do here. So let's remove this from. And then when we do that, we need red 25%, 0. So what's missing here? 0, 75%, comma, pink, 0. Okay, so what colors need to change? Firstly, the first white needs to be blue. The existing blue needs to be white. And that should be and then this red 25 is not necessary. And then I can submit, and that's a little smaller. Pixels on the, so the width is, what do we say? Oh, it's 2/3, which we know we can't actually change that. And then lastly, pixels on, nope, no help. We call it good. So we did it 2 ways. There are other ways. I think there's a clip path that might really be interesting on this one, and then you can just use the colors, but it is a lot of points, right? You can do 2 of them, and then you get the clip path for a little bit. So an interesting case. I spent more time than I wanted to on it, but still pretty good. Thanks for watching.